What's up, guys? Welcome back to Daniel Talks Football right here on YouTube. I am Daniel and we are back with another video. In this video we're going to be talking about Notts County's very own number 9, Macaulay Langstaff. He's been dubbed as the next Jamie Vardy coming out of National League, and we are here today to sit down and discuss the similarities and differences between his and Vardy's career so far, and what his next move is going to be. He's being linked with a lot of Championship clubs, as Jamie Vardy was at the time that he moved to the Championship. So it'll be interesting to see what happens with Macaulay Langstaff in this January transfer window. To talk about this, we have a Notts County fan on the line. We have a Notts County ultra, attends every home game, loves Macaulay Langstaff and Ruben Rodriguez to pieces, I've got to say. And it's Ollie. How are you doing, mate?
I'm good, Daniel. How are you?
I'm good, mate. I'm good. I'm ready to discuss Macaulay Langstaff. You've been asking for this video for a long time. I said that it wasn't going to get any views, so it's now time for you to prove me wrong. Because I genuinely don't know how many people have heard of him. So for those that haven't, who is Macaulay Langstaff?
Like you said, he's the next Jamie Vardy, I think. He's got an amazing amount of numbers, goals scored. He scored again today at Oldham away, but we drew 2-2. Bit of a bad result, meaning Wrexham can overtake us at the top of the table, but he's been vital to us fighting for this automatic promotion. You know, he's just non-stop scoring goals. If he doesn't score, I'm disappointed in him, and I think he's disappointed in himself now, so that's the mindset he's got.
I mean, 22 goals so far this season. He looks like an absolute goal-scoring machine, to be honest. 22 goals, I don't know how many games in the National League there's been played, but 22 goals is a lot of flipping goals, and you know, there's been 25 games played in the National League. That's a lot of goals. What's Macaulay Langstaff's career been like so far?
He was a Middlesbrough, as you call them, Middlesbrough reject. He got kicked out of the academy, and I'm pretty sure he went through lots of academies, and then he finally got a move to Gateshead. And Gateshead obviously were in the National League North, and last year I think he got 30+ goals last season and helped Gateshead win the title. And obviously he got a big move to Notts County in the National League and became our number 9. Yeah,
I must say the similarities between his and Vardy's career are quite similar. In terms of actual playing style, obviously everybody knows what Jamie Vardy's like. They know his pace, they know his character. What are the similarities?
Quite similar.
And the differences between
Jamie Vardy likes to play on the last man, doesn't he? Jamie Vardy plays on the last man quite a lot. That's the same with Langstaff. He plays on the last man. He kind of turns on the defender, and then through one-on-one, I'll put my wife and future kids on him scoring. I've never seen him miss a chance.
Wow, yeah, I mean, I actually did just have a look. One Football says he's got 100% shot accuracy.
Yeah, he's brilliant.
I'm not sure how true that is, but that is insane. So he's got a lot of pace then, so he does play on that last man, and he is just using his pace to get through on goal and scoring the chances. Yeah,
he's literally just like I feel like Jamie Vardy is actually kind of playing in that sense. He looks a lot like Jamie Vardy plays.
Yeah, and obviously you look at Vardy's career, a guy that got released from Sheffield Wednesday and then sort of had to build his way back up through the levels, going right down to the bottom of the Football League, not even the Football League, the non-league pyramid, before sort of building his way back up. It seems like Langstaff has done the same. Character-wise, what is Langstaff like? And obviously from what you know, it's hard to say as a fan because you don't hear much. What have you seen of him though, and is the character something that you could see fitting in at a Championship Premier League level club?
Yeah, he seems quite like a well-mannered, respectful man. He always applauds the fans after every game. He never ignores them, even if we draw or lose and he plays badly. He always comes to applaud the fans, and he always seems like he's having a good laugh with everyone out there. I've seen in the training session clips. He seems like one of the main people who everyone goes to and tries to be with. He's kind of one of the main people, I feel like, in the changing room. Okay, so he's a big joker, so that obviously again helps with those Jamie Vardy comparisons.
Do you I'll get into where he could move next. Obviously, that's what everyone wants to hear about. It doesn't look like Macaulay Langstaff is going to stay at County past the end of the season, or possibly even past the end of January, which I know you don't want to hear, but there was certainly a lot of interest in him from Championship level clubs. Do you think he could cope with that pressure of moving to a higher level of possibly a Championship or even a Premier League club?
It's really hard to say, but I feel like he could. Like, he's one of the most composed people I've seen. I don't know if anyone, but we had Kyle Wootton last year, and he got moved to a League Two club, and it's taken him a while. It's only taken him now to start scoring goals, like half the season in League Two. So I feel like they would have to give Langstaff a lot of time in Championship, not even a lot of time, but only like half the season again in the Championship, so he can start scoring.
Yeah, and again, obviously, the kind of, as everybody knows, I know Vardy very well. I've watched Vardy's career with a lot of, well, I've seen Vardy's career ever since he moved to Leicester, and he took a while as well. You know, 12 months into his contract, he wanted to move to Ibiza to go and become an Ibiza rep. You know, there were times when he didn't think football was for him, but Nigel ended up convincing him to stay on at the club. So I can see that, and if he does have that character to be able to move up to a big level, then I can certainly see it happening. There are obviously Championship clubs interested. I don't want to say what club, because obviously there's a lot of clubs in the Championship and they're all very tightly compact at the moment. But what sort of manager do you think could thrive under, maybe?
I would say a good manager for Langstaff would be a motivational one, like Luke Williams is at the moment. Quite attacking, but like direct passing, so they can get it in through the defenders, like through balls. They need like a technical passer and someone who likes to play that kind of style of football, like an attacking passing game football. So I think that's what Langstaff needs. Okay, and then what team would you say Macaulay Langstaff needs to go to? I've got one in mind from what you've just said, but I want to hear what you think, where you think he needs to go. A club like Reading, they're a upper league table team, and their striker is old, outdated. It's Andy Carroll. You know, I think Paul or Tom Ince? I can't remember which one it is the manager. He's a good manager, and I feel like he could really take Langstaff to a good level. Okay, fair enough. Now, I'm going to differ to that. I've actually thought that Bristol might be the option here. There's a couple of reasons for this. First of all, they've got Alex Scott in the midfield, and he's a really, really good progressive passing midfielder. And I feel like he could really help somebody like Macaulay Langstaff. He could play those through balls. They've also got Nigel Pearson as their manager, who obviously helped Vardy to grow up in the game, and his stern but fair hand, you know, motivation as well. So I think Macaulay Langstaff could go somewhere like that and really thrive under a system which involves people like Alex Scott and Masengo and all of these players that, you know, some may be overhyped, but there's still a certain amount of quality there. And then last but not least, what I want to ask you is, what do you think Macaulay Langstaff's ceiling is in the game? Is he a Premier League striker? What kind of level Premier League striker is he? How many goals a season would he score? What do you think? Realistically, I would say he would be like a mid-table kind of striker in the Premier League. I would say he'd probably get like a 10 to 15 goal season. I think his probably highest would probably be like a 15 goal season. But I really feel like he can achieve great things. Fair enough. So a 15 goal season, I can't lie, I can't think of any strikers like that. Maybe Benteke levels if he'd never moved to Liverpool. Yeah, I would say yeah. Somewhere around that kind of level. Alright, fair enough. So bang average Premier League striker, which would be a really, really good step up if he could make that. We're obviously going to have to see how he performs when/if he does get a move to the Championship. But it's been an honour to have you on, Ollie. Thank you for coming on, and I'll catch you all again in the next video. See ya!